And in a series where Care has struggled, he has not looked performing well at all in this series. Doinby as well has not been the superstar for NIP, but they have both just said with chest, this game needs to be about us.
In an isolate 2v2 or a gank from Shadow or someone else. Aki, flash Q over the wall. Is it worth it? Yeah,
oh
it is for him! He's gonna give up his life surely for this one because Doinby is nowhere near to save him, but FPX will lose the first dragon of the game in exchange for first blood and a 2v2 on the top side. Leave trying to duel it out against. Oh, Shen ulti coming on in. Awesome has to flash away. Solo kill. Does he have the taunt flash range? Doesn't look like it's gonna be the case, but it does save Leave's life.
Crashing midway, so even though they Shen ulted to top side, they were actually still able to get the vast majority of that experience.
Care, he's gonna have to flash a Fate Sealed away if he wants to get out of this one, but he flashes over the wall and the Fate Seal doesn't even come through. It's too late, and that Soul Unbound is just gonna bring him back into the waiting arms of Doinby. Win Brothers 1-0 so far in the mid lane.
And now mid lane again, it's PP God getting caught out. He manages to get out to safety this time with a good handshake, keeping Jway at bay. But FPX slowly here, finding that they are not having the best of times in their side lanes.
For an angle to potentially flash and use that ultimate to suplex someone into the waiting arms of FPX, but it would be tricky to pull off. 4k HP already on the dragon.
Assuming they're not going to try to fight here, though, Roth.
Oh, Smite was early, but they secure it nonetheless. Shadow did not get a chance to walk on up, and it's a teleport from Sheer to the safety of. I think the other old target for Jway, as the Shen gets tankier and tankier, you're hoping that they're all in a choke point together, and you can just suplex the Shen for massive burst damage onto the Aphelios. But other than that, it's going to be tricky. This was, wait, Fate Sealed, trying to kill the wave and at least stall the turret one taking. Okay, wait. That's enough turret damage ramped up. That is just insane. Care gets the kill. They stop the tier 1 turret falling just in time for FPX to claim first brick on the top side of the map.
They shouldn't have had. And now NIP need to walk forward, try to get in here, but again, they're doing it in the face of a Zyra through a Ziggs as well.
Okay, Aki unloading the ultimate there. A lot of damage onto Shadow. If they clip him out, he will not get a chance to secure this Rift Herald. He finally gets the smite down. Rest of NIP struggling to brute force their way into the river. Big damage from the Mega Inferno Bomb onto the back line of Ninjas in Pyjamas. NIP had no business in contesting an objective, and yet they did it anyway. And now Solo Kill trying to clear out this wave, so the turret starts ramping up. Jway is able to absorb the damage thanks to the Haymaker shield, but now Shadow is arriving to the party, and the rest of NIP are nowhere near. This is going to be a lot of damage down onto the Shen. They dodge the turret dagger. The taunt flash doesn't do enough because the turret dagger already swapped to Shadow. Care is going to be able to eviscerate this turret, and maybe the tempo is burned enough that NIP feels stronger about contesting for this dragon. But they were trying to push in the mid wave, and Sheer teleports in to defend it.
But they needed to. Stopped that dragon stacking. Really solid performance from Jway in particular. Uses the CC, buffers it well, and immunes as much of that time in the Spirit's Refuge as possible. Also manages to get out to safety, doesn't end up giving a kill back over.
Two-item Doinby Yasuo. You can tell how badly they wanted to force something off this fight, but Doinby needs a knockup. He needs something else. Oh, Doinby getting jumped on by Sheer's Renekton. Redemption's going to come through, give a little bit of healing back, but Doinby wasn't in the circle, so he's still below 50% HP. Still has a flash, but Exhaust was already used. Sheer popping the Dominus, buying space, while the rest of FPX try to burn out this Otacon. Solo kills taunt, forces Sheer out onto the left side. Aki has a flash. Can he get in? Can he be the hero? They're going to jump onto Sheer. Already the last breath. Fate Sealed from Care over the wall. He clips Doinby. Win Brother is down, and Care is able to finally step out of Doinby's shadow. Secures the Otacon for FPX. The rest of NIP can't do anything as Lee finds a big kill on a Shadow in the back, but the objective goes to FunPlus Phoenix.
Ulti goes wide. I think that Leave in total. He finds a quick snipe here as Shadow walks into the turret, takes one, takes two hits.
What's happening
Another
on this
fighting alive.
dragon? Wait, NIP got the third dragon for themselves, but Sheer with a massive Q through the majority of them. Doinby's gonna hold him with the last breath, gets a revenge kill on 2 Care, but Leave is still alive, and if this Aphelios can be thriving, then NIP still have a chance in this game.
2-4-3 once again, even though these fights look like FPX are coming out on top. It's numbers advantages.
Oh,
leave now.
Anti-synergy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The burst is there. The satchel charge did displace him away from the root. It looks scary, but FPX get the big shutdown on to leave and will buy enough time to take out the tier 2 in the mid lane.
You think a solo kill comes in?
Oh, just one more auto attack. Boom.
Satchel takes it down.
Burn through this Baron as fast as possible, but NIP should know that something is amiss. Sheer is going to try to block this Maokai ultimate from coming through. Can they brute force their way through? They cannot get in. PP God is going to throw the hostile takeover to buy some time. Doinby finding a Q3. It's only on the Jway. Uses the Haymaker to give him a big shield. Sheer onto the front line. Care caught up in the last breath. He gets popped. Sheer's got to run. Awesome and Shadow are the only members left standing as Sheer gets pulled in by the handshake. Aki sends it with a twisted advance. Gets blown up, but still survives. NIP only find 2 in the crossfire, but FPX walk away with the Baron.
Who's to know, but NIP, they're rallied around on this bot side. Sheer's got a flank angle, and NIP are corralled in the middle of it.
Solo kill was called, not even waiting for it to stand united. The taunt goes on to Jway, but Sheer is waiting. Sheer is lying in wait in the shadows, but doesn't really find a flank angle. Jway is super low on HP. Sheer has to go in and buy space so that NIP cannot steal away the dragon. Sheer is waiting for what? Care finds the fate sealed. Solo kills down. Leave is chunked out. Forced to flash away. Sends the ultimate, but doesn't find anyone with a Moonlight Vigil. He's blinking low on 200 HP. Jway is waiting. He's going to send it with a blast cone, but he gets popped by the power of Leaves of Phelios. But Care has other words to say. Awesome blows him up. And FPX deny Infernal Soul. Once again, Doinby is on the run. Shadow flashing forward. The plant will tag him for the slow, but not enough to take him down.
Game, but they may have just put it back into their hands.
Gold advantage. Solidly 3,000 on their side at 29 minutes into the game.
Whiffing on the face breaker. Rest of FPX there.
Secure! The top quadrant jungle. Aki is caught. Tries to run away. Burning down to the Leandri's Torment, but the Stand United keeps him alive for now. Care clipping solo kill on the way in with the Q3. Aki still trying to see if he can help out, but solo kill is burned down. FPX will now make the map theirs. 5-4 advantage. Baron is not spawning for another minute and 40, but this tier turret falls on the top side.
Presence that can carry them through playoff series. If you can't make it through this, that's a bit of a problem as...
Whoa.
Yeah, Shadow. Okay.
Forced to use the Seeker's Arm Guard because Leave was threatening his life. Throws down the Strangle Thorn.
Jway!
Sends it Care right on top of it. Doinby pops him, but he take out Leave. That was the big target. That was the big headhunter they were looking for. Doinby is blown up by Awesome. FPX have a 4-2 advantage with the power of Ziggs on their side.
That's it.
They can end it here.
There's only solo kill and Aki left alive. They've got no damage to deal with. There's no wave clear to get rid of the minions. FPX are looking for Group Ascend.
Aki will send it. He's going to get blown to smithereens. Solo kill. Blown high up into the heavens with the satchel charge. Kept in range by FPX as he stumbles away. Tries to look for the minion wave, but FPX just need a couple more auto attacks. The turret was ramping up too fast. They lost the minion wave. And solo kill does not go down and ensures that NIP will live to see another fight.
FPX now in the firm driver's seat. The entire split, they've looked like the better team, but this series has challenged them, has pushed. Secure your spot in playoffs.
Infernal Soul will be denied once again from Ninjas in Pyjamas. FPX now put themselves at Infernal Soul point. Safety of this tier 3 turret.
I think they have to give this inhibitor, try and fight around your Nexus turret that's still standing. I think that's the best opportunity that you've got. It looks really dire for NIP at this point, but the little bits of poke you can heal up in the fountain. What you can't do is fight.
Of a base that FPX can destroy and claim their spot in playoffs. NIP doing an admirable job of clearing the minion wave right now.
Leave
steps up.
Leave!
Jway! Jway didn't get a chance to flash. He didn't get to use Haymaker. He was just deleted. We don't care. We are taking the Baron. We have better odds with this on our side, but Shadow is still here. Could look for a smite steal. Aki's got to be clutch with the Q smite on his side. He gets it. Infernal Soul is secured by Care. He has a teleport. He can join in the fight. Shadow gets a lot of damage bursted onto him by Lee's Moonlight Vigil. They jump onto Sheer. Care is here. Tries to turn the tides of the war. Doinby tries to flash away. Shadow collapsing on the right side. Fate Seal from Care will find Doinby. And FPX can finally emerge from Doinby's shadow. For the past 4 years, this org has struggled to find success without Doinby at their side. But for the first time, they will send Doinby to Group Nirvana, and they will emerge to playoffs without him.
The double TP's bot lane. It's Sheer standing tall in the front line. And FPX send NIP packing.
FPX qualified to playoffs and defeat NIP 3-2.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.